Alright guys, so I think it's drone day. Welcome back to the channel guys, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I went out just to my local field, park, grass area thing, got my drone up and did some filming. So it was a very sunny day, which is rare in England in winter. Still quite windy, but I was able to get my drone up and get some quite good footage, I thought, so really happy with that. I'll put some of the clips of that in this video. Yeah, really happy with the drone, to be fair. There's a couple of instances where I've had it up before, and things like the camera missed it up, which was quite disappointing. But I spoke to Potensic about that, and they said that that's just something that can happen, unfortunately. Coming from, it was when there was storms, so it was very humid, a lot of moisture in the air, and it was very cold. So all those things combined, coming from my car, being nice and warm and toasty, then just bringing it out, and it was freezing, it was cold, it was windy, and there was just a lot of moisture in the air because of how much rain we'd had. Might have affected the drone. I've had it on another instance where the gimbal was shaking because it was so windy. But Potensic are really good. Like, I think if you put Potensic in your description or whatever, they somehow find it and they watch your video, and they reached out to me and asked me for the if I could send them the footage via email, and the drone logs, so they could see and they could give me feedback, which they did, to be fair, to all the credit, they did. And they said that that scenario that day was too windy for the drone, so that's probably why I got a lot of the gimbal shake. And to be fair, it was very windy, it was. So I just chalk that up to being an inexperienced drone pilot. But yeah, it was good to know that they're watching, they care about people's views on the drone and how they can make it better. I did take it up yesterday, and I noticed that the horizon tilt, so when you pan in with your drone, it was unlevel, and you could see it. If you're looking at the horizon, you could see that it was tilted, it was like this instead of being flat as it's going around. From the footage that I saw on my phone yesterday, it looked like that was a lot better. So I don't know. I did do a firmware update before I took it out, so I don't know if that's steadied the drone when it's panning. I'm hoping that's what it is, because it was a lot better. It was much improved. So yeah, really happy with the drone. Really happy with the controls. The only thing that it does is when it it starts going a bit far out, you lose footage, so it starts to freeze on you, so you don't know what's happened. But the app on your phone still works, so you're able to just put return to home, and then it starts to come back on you. So that's really good. I'm not sure how far they say it can go, but I've definitely not flown that far. But I have got the freezing glitch a couple of times, and it's not been that far out, so it's a bit concerning as to what they say it can do and what it actually can do. But the footage, when you get it back, you pull out the SD card, is fine. So there's no freezing or anything like that on the drone. It's just the connection between your phone and the drone that glitches. So that's just something to be mindful of. So if you're in completely open space, don't be worried that it's glitching on your phone, but the footage that it's still taking is still fine. The movements that you're doing on the drone are still fine. So don't try and go down, because then you might crash. So as long as you're going forwards, backwards, left and right, and it's open, you're good to go. But yeah, happy with the drone. Gonna get that up. Hopefully we're turning the corner and it's getting a bit warmer. All fingers crossed. So yeah, speak to you soon.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.